In this episode of Rob Christie Hike Across America, we continue with our mission, try to find something worth doing in every state. This week, we're in Kansas, and we're headed down to Mushroom Rock State Park, checking out Coronado Heights Castle. But first we go to Rock City Park and check out a unique collection of rock formations, located about 15 miles north of Highway 18 in Minneapolis, Kansas. We were at our first stop here on our trip in Kansas. We were at Rock City Park. We got the traveling trekkies right along with us. Price of admission here is only $3 per person, which isn't too bad. Now, you are allowed to climb on the rocks and pretty much do whatever you want. However, it's not very wheelchair accessible whatsoever, but you are allowed to have dogs as long as they're kept on a leash. Supposedly this is the largest concentration of these kinds of rocks in the world, and they are pretty unique. I've never seen anything like this before. George!
Yo! Oh, there he is. Hey, Rob.
And these boulders do remind me of giant flaky biscuits when they first come out of the oven. The only thing missing is some bacon and a glass of orange juice. This one here is like almost perfectly round spots. This is a smaller section of rocks here, but this is where they have the donut rock.
Fight to the gods!
Well, that was it here for City of Rocks, or Rock City here in Kansas, and now we're going on to Coronado Heights right after this. Now, our next stop of the day took us about 30 minutes south of Rock City Park, down to a little town of Lindsborg, Kansas, where we're going to check out a place called Coronado Heights Castle. We're our next stop here at Kansas, and this is Coronado Heights. This is this little castle here behind me, up on top of this pretty good hillside here. Now, Francisco Coronado was an explorer who was made famous from coming to America and looking for the lost cities of gold. This place is super small, but it is pretty neat to see. So if you're new to this channel and you're not quite a fan yet, consider subscribing. We got plenty of great videos in over 20 states. If you are a fan, let us know by writing "keep on hiking" in the comments. And as always, stick around till the end of the video and see where we're going next week. Now, even though this place isn't as big, it does remind me a lot of the Loveland Castle down in Loveland, Ohio, which I'll leave a link to that video up top, and you can compare the two yourself. Now, it turns out Coronado didn't build the castle or have anything to do with it himself. It was constructed back in the 1930s and named after him after finding some treasure there that they thought he might have left behind.
All right, that was it from Coronado Heights, and we are now going on to Mushroom Rock State Park down by Chronopolis.
Now our last stop takes us about 20 minutes west of Coronado Heights Castle to the Mushroom Rock State Park.
We are at our next stop here in Kansas, and this is Mushroom Rock State Park, and they got some pretty cool hoodoos, mushroom rock kind of things going on. So they got some more rocks like they did at Rock City.
Now this place did remind me a little bit of Toadstool Geological Park up in Nebraska, which I'll leave a link to that video up top, and you can compare the two yourself. Now while visiting Mushroom Rock State Park, make sure you take the time to explore both sides of the parking lot, because each area has its own set of unique rock formations.
That's it for Mushroom Rock here in Kansas. We're going to be heading out to Monument Rock in Little Jerusalem, but that'll be another video.
In the next episode of Rob Krusty Hike Across America, we continue our time in Kansas and head on down to Monument Rock and Little Jerusalem Badlands. So if you found yourself liking this video and you want to see more, please like, share, subscribe. There's plenty on the channel, more on the way. Until next time, keep on hiking.